Hey everybody, it's Michelle Gomez here with Keller Williams Realty. I'm doing a small business Saturday Zoom meeting with the neighbors that are going to build the Good Lot, which is right behind Whitestone Oaks off New Hope. So I know that a lot of people are interested in this development, and so I've been keeping in touch with this is Neil and Alex Ehrlich, and they are the owners of the Good Lot, and they're here to tell us more about what's been going on since I've last spoke to them about almost 2 years ago, how COVID has affected their opening and what they are expecting. So welcome, Neil and Alex.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit, just a brief little synopsis of what's been going on at the Good Lot since we last spoke.
Well, the wheels are turning finally. As you said, it's been 2 years since we started this whole project. And we just signed our construction contract in July. So since then, we've had some groundwork going on. Many people have probably already seen it. The whole timeline here is supposed to be about 180 days. And they're moving right along. The site work's been done. We're about to put in some utilities. And then from there, our building will start going up. So we're definitely moving along, finally.
Yeah. So someone told me, I haven't been by there in the last little bit, but someone told me the houses that were there, or the house has already been demolished and you're starting
Yes,
Yes.
it is gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
We're kind of currently standing where it used
Yeah, we're
to
standing
be.
where the house used to be.
Okay. Fantastic. So what made you guys interested in this business concept? How did you come about? I know that you own some other businesses which are way different from this. So tell us a little bit about that.
Go ahead.
So the idea came about because my parents live in the Pacific Northwest. They live in Oregon, and we go multiple times a year to visit them. And one of our favorite things to do is go to food truck lots similar to this, what we envision. It's a great place to bring your kids, hang out, have a beer, and just relax. There's no pressures to that hustle and bustle at a restaurant. It's just
Right.
very chill vibe, and we love that, and we feel safe with our kids there and letting them play while we get to have some grown-up time.
There you go. Very nice.
And it was kind of like, as a mom, I find that Cedar Park we don't have much of that.
Mhm.
And it was, man, wouldn't it be great if we had something like that back in Cedar Park? And so that was kind of how it dominoed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what made you choose this location specifically?
What's kind of interesting is, I think I was driving by one day and just saw this lot for sale.
Mhm.
And something was really appealing about it, mainly the trees and just the acreage here. It's just so in close proximity to these neighborhoods around here with the Cedar Park and Veterans Memorial. That's so close within walking distance. It just seemed like a perfect fit. Plus, it's in Cedar Park. Like you said, I do own a business. I own the Express Oil Change Tire Engineers. I've had that for over a decade now, and I love the community here, and I just want to keep building into this community and build a place that not only that we're proud of, but that our community can be proud of. And
Right.
saying that's in our neighborhood, and we love it. So that's what we're aiming for.
Nice. So what would you say your responsibilities are as a business owner? I know you said, I've used your oil place for since I've lived here, and I've always found it to be very helpful, and the guys there are very knowledgeable. But what would you say your responsibilities are as a business owner here?
Well, I know for me, just with my experience, customer service is key, but I kind of touched on it before. Just like an overall umbrella statement for this. Everybody they want to run a successful business, but for me, I want to be really proud of what we're doing, proud of the business that we own and operate. And more importantly, I want our community to be proud of it.
Right.
To call it their own place to come and to really come and hang out and enjoy. So
we really want that neighborhood hangout feel.
Yes.
Where it's like your own backyard.
I think
so we want the community feedback. We always want input from the community. We want to have an open mind to the community, and it's to keep improving on this whole idea.
Yes.
That's my responsibility. That I feel is important.
Yeah. Well, you're in a very park-like setting, and I feel like, that's what people are desiring, especially after this year, is very, much outside, getting to nature, but yet chill, relax with the people you love or the people you just like, and just enjoy some time together, and not, like you said, not be so so hustle and bustle. So I was going to ask also, what has been your most difficult stage so far?
We've had a lot of hurdles
Yeah,
to overcome.
I would say, the city planning, that was a pretty difficult phase. I mean, it's still in the process. We're still going through some minor hiccups with planning for our building permit, just stuff that was overseen. Not a big deal. It's just a lot of time, and I think the city's had a lot of turnover in their planning department, so it's kind of been back and forth with new engineers coming in. They've been super helpful. You have to go through the whole process. So it's
Right.
delayed the project, I mean, at least 6 to 8 months.
Oh, yeah.
So that's been the biggest hurdle. I mean, we had a delay with COVID breaking out, and obviously we didn't know if we wanted to start the project. So we did have about 3 to 4 months where we wanted to kind of wait and see how that all transpired, right? So, because they were shutting stuff down, and we didn't want to build a kind of a restaurant setting. It's not really a restaurant, but it's kind of the same stuff they were shutting down.
Yes.
Now that we know, it's kind of seen it all happen, this is kind of a resilient business in this kind of time. You can still use it. It's outdoors. It can still function at a limited capacity during a time like this, which is kind of neat. But,
well, I know the Lakewood Community Park opened up recently. I don't know if you guys have been, but it has been packed every day I've been. And so I think that just speaks to what we're saying here about people wanting to get out and enjoy this type of area. So I wanted to also ask, what's the plan? Do you already have food trucks in place, vendors in place? Are you looking for recommendations?
We don't have anybody contract signed or anything. We've had a lot of interest, a lot of phone calls, and just conversations with vendors.
Mm-hmm.
But gosh, as a community, if you've got a favorite food truck, pass our name along and say, hey, I love your location here. Maybe you want a second location up here. I think you're great.
Mm-hmm.
Send us our information to them. We're happy to have discussions. We have a max of 4 spots for food trucks. So it's going to be pretty limited, but with enough options for customers.
Right. And so those, from what I'm hearing, it's not going to be like in and out food trucks all the time. It's going to be a contracted for as long as you can or whatever.
Correct. We want to have a long-term contract with these trucks. They're going to be, I want to say, my business partners. We're going to have open communication, because what makes us successful is also going to help them make them successful as well. It's very much a partnership. We don't want anybody being left in the dust. So if we can have a consistent schedule with those 4 trucks, then it's going to be great for everybody.
Right. Okay. Sounds awesome. So do you, I'm sorry, my phone's going off a little crazy. So I'm looking at my list of questions here to make sure I don't forget anything. We've talked about most things. So it's the 2 of you, but do you have other employees that you expect to hire as well?
We don't have anyone hired yet, but yes, we'll probably hire 2, maybe 3.
Probably, yeah, maybe 2 for sure. Just because it's it's going to be open every day.
Every day from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. That's on Sunday through Thursday, and then on Fridays and Saturdays 11 to 10.
Okay.
So we'll be closing pretty early, just because we want to be respectful of our neighbors and everything.
Yes.
Don't want things going too late.
Yes.
Oh, and speaking of our neighbors, if anybody's wondering, I know it was extremely noisy and probably aggravating last week. They were doing a lot of grinding for our detention pond that we're doing to kind of improve the whole drainage in this area. That's all done. The worst of it is over.
Nice.
So I'm going to put that out there.
I know they will appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, really quick, you just mentioned hours and days. Tell us again exactly where you're located, and if you have any. I know you said earlier 180 days. Is that from now or from the beginning? As far
that
as
was from the middle of July.
Okay.
middle of July was when we started. And again, this whole delay with the city has kind of pushed us back just a little bit, maybe a few weeks. So we're probably anticipating maybe a January, February opening. We'll have a soft opening sometime, maybe a couple, just to kind of test the water, how it's going to operate, maybe do some tastings or something like that to get the right, our right inventory of the type of
Proper invitation.
beverage. Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
of course.
But our location, so we're at the new address. It's 2500 West New Hope Drive, Cedar Park. It's
directly across from one of the entrances to Gan Ranch.
Yeah,
You
New
can
Hope Square.
see the Sai Baba temple, and then keep going down the street, and you've got Veterans Memorial on Cedar Park.
Yeah.
Just don't throw away.
Fantastic. Okay. Also tell us your social media contact info really quick. And I'm also going to post it at the end of the video.
Well, we have a website. It's the Good Lot CP, as in cedarpark.com. You can go in there. If you got any food trucks that are interested too, there's a whole page that they can fill out information. Our Facebook, you can just look up The Good Lot, and Instagram is @TheGoodLot.
Well, that's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy.
So it is The Good Lot, not just Good Lot, The Good Lot.
Yes,
Awesome.
The Good Lot.
Well, I am excited for you guys, and I can't wait to see the progress going on. So keep us updated. You have my email. We'll keep in contact.
Yes, absolutely, Michelle. Thank you so much for setting this up. We appreciate it.
Anything else I can do, let me know.
Will do.
Thank you.
Yeah.